Hello, I'm going to walk you through a lesson today on greater than and less than. And in order to complete this lesson, you'll need to use this Nearpod code, RNWLF. So you need to use the Nearpod app or nearpod.com to go to RNWLF. And I'll walk you through the lesson. Okay, the first thing that you need to do is enter your name. Just a reminder, as I'm sure you're sick of hearing, you can always pause the video if I'm going a little bit too fast and you need a little bit more time. That's not a problem at all. When you're done typing your name, please hit join session. Okay, which is greater? Count the items in each row. Place a number in the box. Place a check mark in the box next to the number that is greater. So we have a crowd of people here. We need to count how many are in each row. Just like last week, we're going to label first. So I'm going to label my row 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to put that there are 4 in this row, just like that. Now, we're going to label the next row. 1 and 2. And now we're going to count 1, 2. There are 2 in this row. Now remember from last week and all the times we go over that greater means bigger, or it means more. Okay, so which one has more, 4 or 2? So I can look at my pictures and compare them and see that there's some missing here if they were equal. So this one has more. It is greater. It is bigger. So if you have a 4, a 2, and your check mark for greater, then you can hit submit. Okay. Which is greater? So now we have country. So we're going to label country. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 countries in the first row. All right, now let's label the countries in the next row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Can you count the next row with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, if I have 5 candies and you have 7 candies, who has the greater amount? Who has more? You do if you have 7. I'd rather have 7 candies because you know how I feel about candy. All right, so 7 is greater than 5. If you're done marking your 5, your 7, and your greater, you can hit submit and go to the next problem. Now, the doctors are working hard to help with the coronavirus, so we're going to count the number of doctors. The first thing we do is label. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I labeled my doctors. Now let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 doctors in the first row. Now let's count the doctors in the second row. First we label. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, let's count. Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 doctors. Now let's see which one's greater. 9 or 8. I'm looking, this one has some missing, so there's more in the first row. 9 is greater than 8. You can see that right here, there'd be one missing, so it's less. 8 is less, 9 is greater. When you're done, hit submit. Now, we have day. So, we're going to label the number of days in the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 days on the first row. Now let's do the second row. I'm going to label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There are 6. Okay, so let's see which one's greater. If I have $4 and you have $6, who has more? You do with $6. More is greater. 6 is greater than 4. Okay, when you're done writing your 4, your 6, and your check mark, you can hit submit. And that means you're done practicing your greater than. Remember that greater than means bigger or more. Tomorrow we'll do less than. Great job!